A series of unfortunate events has led Makoto and Demura to adopt the life of crime, pickpocketing, and scamming others for a living. However, after swindling a seemingly clueless tourist, Makoto discovers that he was the one tricked, and to make matters worse, the police are after him. While making his escape, he runs into the tourist again, who turns out to be a fellow con man named Laurent, and ends up following him to Los Angeles in an attempt to defend his self-proclaimed title of Japan's greatest swindler. Makoto challenges his rival to determine the better scammer. Accepting the competition, Laurent drops them off outside a huge mansion and claims that their target will be the biggest mafia boss of the West Coast. Jumping from city to city, Great Pretender follows the endeavors of Makoto alongside the cunning Laurent and his colorful associates in the world of international high-stakes fraud. Soon Makoto realizes that he got more than what he bargained for, as his self-declared skills are continually put to the test. Makoto is a very fun and entertaining character. However, it just seems that whenever he goes on these big heists, he's honestly the weakest link out of all of them. And not saying he's bad, it's just I wish there was a bit more growth to his character, and you do get that a little bit towards the end, but it just feels like he is the weakest link, and that was kind of a shame. Laurent was my favorite character in the show, mainly because I enjoyed his personality, and he's got a pretty funny sense of humor, and just whenever he's on screen, I'm always entertained, and I'm always interested in his character. As for the rest of the cast in this show, they are all pretty good. Even the side characters that you meet within these arcs, they all get some level of characterization. There will be characters that you see that may be the bad guy, but then you take a look into their real life and see that they have a kid, and you get an understanding as to why they're doing the things that they're doing, and I really appreciated that. And I would have to knock points off of Great Pretender just because the animation isn't that great. However, it does give us some really cool visual effects. The backgrounds are all colorful, and the character designs themselves are really good. Overall, it's got a great art style, but the animation's just not that great. Sound-wise, this was really good. I started the show with its English dub, then I had to switch over to the sub because, Netflix. And it was pretty good on both parts. I enjoyed the sub a little bit more, but when they're in America, I just prefer to have that English dub just because, they're English and I want to hear my native language. It was actually really cool to hear different languages, like you got Spanish speaking, and I thought that was really cool. Overall, Great Pretender is a pretty good show. It's not the best in terms of writing or character writing or anything like that. However, all the characters are characterized very well, and it was just a fun time. And I think that's what this show was just trying to do. It was just trying to have a good time, and I think that's very important. All the characters were likable for me, and I enjoyed it. Sure, it wasn't like Lupin the Third amazing, or Cowboy Bebop levels of character writing, but it was still a solid show nonetheless. And if you're bored one day on Netflix, go check it out. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when my next video is up. Also, let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of this anime. Big thanks to Stuff We Play, Warpbait, Nia-chan, and Miasma Senpai for supporting me on Patreon. You guys are awesome.